Running out of filament during a print is a very common occurrence, just like what happened during this print. But don't worry, resuming a print after a filament run out on the Centauri carbon is a very simple process. Before we start reloading the filament, we'll first explain the principle behind filament detection. This will help you better understand how it works. On the right side of Centauri carbon, you notice a small black box connected to the filament guide tube. When you insert the filament, you see the light on the filament detection module illuminate. This means the filament detection module has detected filament passing through it. When the last of the filament passes through the filament detector, the indicator light will turn off. However, the print will not stop immediately. This is different from other printers. This design is to avoid wasting the filament inside the guide tube and to reduce the steps required for filament replacement by skipping the filament retraction step. When the printer determines that the filament in the guide tube is almost exhausted, it will stop printing and extrude the excess filament. Now, it's time to follow the steps and let's resume your print together. First, you see a pop-up window on the screen that says, "The filament is running out. Please replace in time." Click Confirm. You then enter the filament feed or retract interface. You need to remove the empty spool and replace it with the spool of filament you will use to continue printing. Step 2 is to insert the filament. Here, you need to pay attention to the placement direction of the filament spool. Otherwise, there is a risk of filament breakage and tangling. Then, you need to keep inserting the filament until you feel it has reached the end, or you can observe the filament reaching the tool head. Then, you can click Load and observe whether filament is extruded from the nozzle. When you observe filament being extruded, click Completed. If no filament extrudes, click Retry and manually push filament from the feeder. Finally, click to return to the main interface, and then click the Continue button. The screen will display restoring, and then the nozzle will return to its original position and continue printing. That's it for today. We hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, be sure